Welcome to Lawrence Look at the League. I'm Lawrence Mangenje. It's 5 games to go in the 2025 Kasolaga Premier Soccer League season, and the next 5 weeks will be key in the future of the country's biggest and most successful club, that is Dynamos. The Harare Giants' quest for survival continues, and yesterday's 1-0 win over crosstown rivals Cape United was a massive piece of the puzzle in their quest to survive under the resurgence, under Kevin Kaindu, their coach. My guest today, to help me dissect on the game as well as Dynamos' quest to survive relegation, is their captain, Emmanuel Jalai. Man, welcome to Let's Look at the League.
Thank you so much.
Yesterday's 1-0 win over Capes was you guys' 5th win in the last 6 matches, which is a massive turnaround if you ask me. You guys said that was change about Dynamos compared to what the season was before.
Yeah, first thing first, I think I would like to give credit to all the players and also the technical staff. You know, it wasn't easy, and still it's not easy considering where we are. But the guys, they've shown character, they've shown the determination to survive the relegation. In football, there are phases that you go through, but what is key is how you pick yourself after going through tough patch. If you look where we are now, there is light. To be honest, there is light, but there's still a lot of work needs to be done in the coming next 5 games.
You have on several occasions spoke about the badge, the privilege to play for Dynamos. What is it like to play for Dynamos, and in situations like this whereby you need to make sure that the team survive relegation? How is your approach to games, and knowing that there are a lot of people looking forward to you defending the badge? What is it like playing for Dynamos, and what is it like to actually being able to defend the badge to its fullest?
Yeah, each team that we face, it's always a tough game because as a player growing up, I'm sure it's everyone's dream to play for Dynamos. So imagine when you're playing someone who wants to be in the position that you are in. It's tough, but Dynamos carries a lot of history, and it's something that we grew up admiring. To say one day I would want to don the blue jersey, and thank God we are in now representing the blue army. But like I said, each game that we face is a tough game, and we have to be out there to compete with other guys, because someone will put up 120% effort for them to match up. So imagine when someone is putting up 120% effort, you have to double up that effort, because at the end, you are playing for a big club.
Indeed.
They've got nothing to lose. So us, every game that we play, we have to perform at our best.
Indeed. If we look at the game against Scotland, it was a massive game as far as the survival bid is concerned. But look, admittedly, very few people expected you to get a result on that game. Coming up against a star-studded team like Scotland, of course, these are players that you hang out, they are your friends, they are your brothers and all. Where did the belief come from that it was possible for you to beat Scotland at Trufaro?
Yeah, considering the run we are in now, sometimes it motivates you as a player when you're going through a good patch. So facing Scotland, it was a motivation on its own. You know, it's a club that has been doing very well in terms of results, and also considering their squad. It's a very good squad, no doubt about that. So, you know, when you're facing a good squad like that, it's a motivation on its own, like I said. So you have to put in everything in, and I'm sure them, in terms of log standing, they were in a better position than us. So us as players, we just made up our minds to say, this game we have to give it all. No matter what, no matter the result, we just have to give our best.
One thing also you guys were not doing well before Kelvin Kaindu came on board was scoring goals. If I remember, you had scored only 6 goals the entire season. But you're scoring nearly every game now. I think the only game that you guys didn't score was the new draw with Triangle, if I'm not mistaken. What do you think has changed under Kaindu that wasn't happening before his arrival?
he just made all our forwards to believe in themselves. You know, pamwe pacho seplayer, ukaona coach achibelieve mauri, you just have to give back the trust that is showing on you, and I'm sure that has been happening. And if you look, all our forwards, they've been firing up now, which is a plus for us. It's something that we've been looking forward, and I'm glad that they are doing so, and I'm hoping they'll continue to score goals for us.
So it's 5 games to go in the season. You guys, for the first time in a very long time, maga move log after yesterday's win over Caps. What do you think you need to do now, heading into the last 5 games, for you to guarantee survival for Dynamos?
Tora each game as it comes. You know, in life you don't have to be greedy. Just take every opportunity as it comes. If you look the last 5 league games that are coming, we are playing some of the good teams, but for now we are concentrating on ourselves. We just have to do our job on our own, because it will be tough for us to get at the end of the season still fighting for the relegation. But it's football. Anything can happen, like I said, but we just have to focus on ourselves.
Yeah, it hasn't been the best season, but incredibly so, Muchiri Chibuku foot.
Yeah.
You're in the semi-final, and you are still in it. You face Highlanders in the semi-final at Rufaro.
Yeah.
Do you think you can go 3 straight Chibuku Super Cup titles?
History is meant to be broken. So, like I said, we are focusing on each game as it comes. It will be a good season for us, you know, ending the season with the silverware and also surviving relegation. You can't say it's a bad season, you know. But like I said, we just have to fight and give our best, and we'll see what future was for us.
Indeed, indeed. So there's a very, very excited Dynamos fan who sent me a message when we announced that we're going to have Emmanuel Jalai on the show. That question. Could iwewe vamwe vako vese vanotamba nawo anditika before the season started, vakajoina all clubs avakajoina, they made moves. Iwewe you chose Dynamos anditika. How difficult was it a decision to make, and how did you come up with such a decision to say, good, look, everyone else is going somewhere, but I'm choosing to remain in Dynamos?
Yeah, it was a bit difficult considering that other guys that we had last season were leaving, and also, you know, as a player, you would not want to have a new squad every year, because the continuity to be something that you'll be looking forward. But like I said, as a player, you have goals, you know. So at the end, I had to make my own decision, which I feel that I made a correct decision as a player. But after all, as players, we play football to feed our families. I cannot make someone not join a certain club because I still want him to play with me. Because pamwe pacho munhu ari kuziva situation yainayo kumba. So at the end, munhu anofana kuita zvinoita zvinomiitira kuti akwanise kufeeda mhuri kumba. Ndo zvinenge zvakakosha izvozvo.
Those zvinenge zvakakosha. Talking about goals, you said kuti as a player you set your own goals.
Sure.
I remember I once wrote a story about you uchitaura iwo kuti 13 years ago. Wakaenda kurufaro uchinoona Dynamos nemono mutapo. Dynamos ikawina championship. You were just a supporter. You were obviously dreaming of captaining Dynamos, and now you are the captain of Dynamos. And you also now play for the national team, which was one of your goals as well.
Sure.
How has been life in the national team?
You know, getting an opportunity to represent your country is a blessing, a great blessing from God, which I greatly appreciate. It's not easy. You know, everyone, after playing for their clubs, their wish is also to represent the national team.
Indeed.
But if you look at the squad that we have at the national team, it comprises of youngsters and also the experienced guys. I would like to mention Knowledge, Marshall, Teenage, Marve, Tino, for making life easier for us, those guys whom are coming in. You know, as a player, when you are mixing up with those guys, it's not it's something that you admire to say one day I would like to mix up with big guys, you know. So now we are mixing up with them. We have to learn. Yeah, we have to learn. It's something, and also for them, there are guys that are willing to share things that they've gone through in terms of football, and also to be where they are. Kuti vanosvika pavave vakasvika sei. So, you know, we are learning every time we go there, and it also boosts confidence wise as a player. You know, when you are mixing up with those guys playing in Europe, when you come back to the local league, you have to show that you are playing for the national team.
Indeed.
Yeah.
So you were obviously part of the AFCON qualifying campaign, which successfully booked a place at the 2025 finals in Morocco.
Yeah.
How was it like? Like you look, being able to represent your country, like you rightly said, is every player's wish or dream.
Yeah.
But you know, the national anthem,
Yeah.
you are supposed to represent your country to the fullest. What will be going through your mind as a player ahead of such an occasion?
Yeah, I just have to make myself proud, make my country proud, but not putting yourself under pressure. Of course, there are nerves that are there before the game starts, which is normal. But I'm sure once the game starts, maybe 2 to 3 minutes, those nerves will be going slowly. But what is key is, you know, when you're chosen to represent your country, you just have to give it all. Because, you know, there are people vanenge vachikusapota vari kumba. You would not want to let someone down. Anoratidza kuti anoimba newo, anobhilivha mauri. So imagine when uchiziva kuti like inini vanhu vekumba, every time I play nechiziva kuti vakagara vari kuita se vari kuona. So it's an opportunity yekuti ndiye ndinovaita kuti vave proud kuti look mwana wedu zvaari kuita zvakadai. So every time I wear that Warriors jersey, I just tell myself that I have to give it all.
You have to give it all.
Yeah.
Talking about people who look up to you, hey, pane video that post Rekushamva. I don't know if you still remember that game. That's already Jalai. For almost part of the game.
Yeah.
Akazo way onto the pitch and then you accommodate him together with Coach Kevin.
Yeah.
So someone commented on that video. Mdare atoda basa pina mground wana mano. Was mana abatike marara. Tumbo sanga nega na streets. When you're not playing football, what is it that you do? What is it that you do in your life outside football?
Yeah, me personally, outside football, I've got shops that which I sell clothes. So usually after training, say that I go there, or I'll decide to go home and rest. Because you know, in football, recovery is key. For you to perform better, you have to recover better.
Indeed.
After a match day. So it's something that I know, and that I make sure I utilize my free space. It's either that I'm chilling with my friends, like Jarison Selemani, Colin Mjuru, to mention a few. But usually, I'm always home. I'm always home because basa rangu ndinofana kurikoshesa. Kuti rive zve zvinondifambira ndinofana kunge ndichikoshesa zvinhu zvinoita kuti basa rangu riende kumberi.
So yeah, that lady who commented saying kuti you but is not the only person I'm also interested in just knowing you better as a player. So zvanchera pana bandiri kanchangovunza 4 questions in terms of choices of musical stuff and things and unongopindura kuti ndikati either this or this, what is this? You're also free to say both if it's a case of both.
Sure.
So black or white?
Black.
Benz or Mercedes Benz or Mercedes Benz?
Benz.
Winky D or Jabrazer?
Both.
I knew that for sure. Rice or Sad?
Sad.
Barcelona or Real Madrid?
Real Madrid.
Now there you have it. That's Manu for you. He has tried his best to show you his other side outside football. We still have him. And this is Let Us Look at the League. And this is Emmanuel Jalai, the captain of Dynamos. Right, man. You guys have got arguably the best and the most following in terms of the teams in Zimbabwe, you and Islanders.
Yeah.
What is your relationship with fans? Street, but what is your interaction kind of like with the fans, especially the Dynamos fans?
Yeah, chakakosha, I think when you're playing for Dynamos, you have to accommodate those guys. Because, you know, they sacrifice a lot for them to come and support us. It's not good with Zimba, but it's the love that they show for their club. So when you're playing for them, whenever you get an opportunity, especially me, when I get an opportunity to interact with them, I try by all means to accommodate them. Because to be where I am today is because of them. Their support means a lot for me as a player, and they've pushed me to get to certain stages that I never thought I was going to be. But like I said, I would like to appreciate their support, and I hope that they are going to do the same to the other players also.
Indeed. And then lastly, what is your message? Look, like you rightly said, the Dynamos fans have been there for you guys through thick and thin, which is the Dynamo spirit anyway. They never say die Dynamo spirit. 5 games to go into the season. You need to avoid relegation. You're still in contention to win the Chibuku Super Cup. What is your message to the 7 million fans of Dynamos ahead of this very, very critical last stage of the season?
They just have to keep on supporting us, and they just have to believe that we are going to do our best for us to survive the relegation, and their support is going to be very key for the last coming games of our season. And I keep on encouraging them kuti varambe vachiuya. You know, kana muri muground, when you know kuti those guys they are there, they ate something in terms of us, in terms of their support in the pitch. So ndinoramba nchiti ngavaramba vachiuya zotisapota, ticharamba tichishanda nesimba kuti tive tinosurvive relegation.
That's good. Madimbare mawanzwa captain wenyu Emmanuel Jalai vari kuti ivo makatikoshera Madimbare. Support yenyu iri key. You are the 12th man. It's a very, very critical stage of the season. We need to survive relegation, and we are still in contention for the Chibuku Super Cup. Captain vari kuti ivo uyai kubhora makatikoshera. That was Larry's look at the league, and we had in the studio today Dynamos captain Emmanuel Jalai. Manu, thank you so much for coming, and thank you for your time.
I appreciate it.